Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni. Good morning, Emmanuel.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Rufa. Good morning, Victoria Tundu. MKO Abiola.
Good morning.
How was your weekend?
It was good. How
Cool.
was yours?
Cool. Now let's start the review with this day. Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story. APC moves to retain Buni as interim chairman. Bello as acting chair. John Akpanodo-Edehe's fate uncertain. Group alleges plot to sack Yobe governor through court injunction. Party moves to have court injunction stopped. Sorry, I take that again. Party moves to have court injunction stopping convention vacated. Now, other newspapers are also reporting about the APC and its problems. Now, the Punch newspaper, Buni may head APC convention. Uncertainty surrounds zoning. President asks Yobe governor to lead party to national summit. Source, Adamu may lose out as party throws open chairman's seat tussle. Oshibaju to meet state chairman ahead of presidential bid declaration. While the Nation newspaper, is reporting APC chair, pressure mounts on Buhari to drop Adamu. El-Rufai, Masari off to London on consultation mission. Buni returns Wednesday with nod to take charge. Yes, the APC, it's like one day, one trouble, or is it 1 week, one trouble? That familiar title of a novel. Now, for those who...
Professor Anizi Okoro, right?
Yes, 1 week, one trouble. For those who thought Buni was gone for good, well, here, according to this day reports, Buni may just return. But we mentioned when this news first broke, that Governor Bello was actually chairman in situ, acting in the absence of the chairman. And it seems that is the formula the party wants to now use. Yes, Buni will remain the interim chairman, the convention extraordinary committee, planning committee. But perhaps we've not heard the last of this, because there are still those who don't want Buni to be in charge at the convention. But the president is also trying to play safe, because there are legal entanglements which the party may just play itself into. Because on Friday, the INEC National Commissioner, Festus Okoye, was on Arise News Night, where he stated clearly that the letter they received from APC concerning its NEC meeting was signed by somebody they don't know as leader, because INEC has the signature specimen of every party chair and a secretary. And when there is change of leadership, they notify INEC. But nobody, as at Friday, has notified INEC about any change, which means for the APC, Buni is still in charge. I don't want to say in charge in the diaspora, but he's in charge, but he's out of the country, while Bello is acting. How all these will play out, leading to the convention and all the intrigues therein, left to be seen. Now, the Daily Trust newspaper, which Rufai Oseni referred to, yes, the Daily Trust newspaper, Oshibaju notifies Buhari of presidential ambition. Why VP shelved today's meeting with APC state chairman? Tinubu's ambition, ROCCG's memo put Oshimbajo in tight corner. President not averse to VP's ambition. Well, VP, go for it, I say. Go. Declare your intention. You should not be scared of any godfather. Because Nigerians should be given the opportunity, at least for now, the APC, should be given the opportunity to pick their candidate from a wide field. We don't want to be restricted to just those who were the founding fathers or those who think they own the party. Let him put himself there and let the party members decide for APC who should be their best candidate. I'm sure a lot of Nigerians will be looking forward to see an Oshibajo flying the flag of his party. That is, if his party wants to zone it, microzone to the southwest, as it were, or if it's just thrown open to the south, everybody. So I will personally want to see Oshibajo in that race. Now let's look at other stories. The New Telegraph newspaper. Police to embark on 2-week warning strike March 26. Say, FG hasn't increased salaries, poor salaries, welfare, and outdated weapons. These are the things the policemen are protesting and may embark on a 2-week strike. That once happened when policemen went on strike. I think that was in the administration of President Olusegun Obasanjo. Not a funny one at all for policemen to go on strike. But they are also calling it warning strike. If professors, lecturers can take 1 month and call it warning strike, after all, they will receive their pay at the end of that month. What do you say about policemen, long-suffering policemen who are poorly paid, poorly equipped, yet we expect them to do great jobs? Now, let's look at the Daily Independent newspaper. Nigeria loses 91.6 billion naira yearly to foreign airlines, multiple points. While the other business story coming from the Daily Sun newspaper. Bad fuel, Buhari approves sanctions against corporates. Such must not repeat itself, presidency warns. Well, waiting to see the punishment that will be handed down to those directly involved in the importation of off-spec petroleum product into the country that caused so much pain in the last 1 month with fuel queues and drivers, transporters having a hard time. Now, if we look at the Vanguard newspaper, Vanguard, 1 trillion naira inflow set to escalate excess cash in bank. Interest rates decline will persist, dealers. While the Business Day is reporting 2023 election, Nigeria's digital infrastructure faces biggest test yet. Of course, with all the technology introduction into the electoral process, truly there will be tests of the infrastructure. We hope before the next election, INEC will have perfected the use of beavers, because in the occasions they've used it, there have been hiccups here and there. They ask you to smile, they ask you to squint for beavers to recognize your face. Well, I hope INEC will put that, will fine-tune that before the next election in Ekiti and Osun states. Now, the foreign newspapers quickly. The Times of London, war reaches NATO border. Russia strikes base 15 miles from Poland. Putin asks Chinese for military help. Oligarchs' homes set to house refugees. But Moscow is also thinking of hitting back at American companies over sanctions. The Financial Times is reporting, yes, the lead story in the Financial Times, Russian strike at western Ukraine sends warning signal to NATO. But the second lead in that newspaper, Financial Times, Moscow threat to pay debt in rubles raises risk of first default since 1998. Of course, amid the sanctions, Russia is threatening to pay is international bondholders in rubles. Yes.
What's the ruble?
Yes.
It's worthless.
Of course, that's what they have. That's what they want to use. On Wednesday, $117 million will be due to two dollar-based bond holders.
Okay, thank you very much,
Yeah.
Emmanuel Efeni, for that overview of today's newspapers.